This is a river that I come to quite often, but it's been probably 6 weeks since the last time I've been here. And it looks like there was a plasma fire that started here and wraps its way around over to there. And a weird part that I noticed about it already, there seems to be a row of unburnt that rides along the top, and then unburnt in the bottom. It just burned along this face. And you could say, well, maybe it was a cigarette butt. Looks like it starts right about here with some of these black marks. But these all look like this. This part's been burnt to ash. And that's what all of them look like, all throughout here. But there's this row of unburnt. And everything down below is unburnt, like right here, going that way. It's just this strip right here. And all the way along here, there's like a bunch of unburnt stuff. And like sticking up right here, right out of the middle, is this stuff that should have burned if it was a regular fire. And there's others. There's this one. There's that one. There's this one over here. If this was flame, you can see the blackened edges of these leaves because they were under high electrical charge. See how all the edges of the leaves are blackened? Just the outer perimeter of the leaves. Huh? So this whole thing was charged up so much that the leaves sizzled on the outer edge of each leaf. Let me try and get it from this angle without my shadow getting in the way. Now it's focused beyond. Come on. Mas, focus. See, the outer edge of each leaf is blackened. Fire doesn't burn like that. So that's your plasma fire proof that this is burned. Just the outer perimeter of each leaf. Huh? That's some plasma fire eye stuff you're spotting now. The telltale signs that once you see it and you get a good close-up look, you see that the edges of all these leaves are blackened. So it's most def plasma fire. This also says so, because it's surrounded by the blackened scorched ground scorch, these two. But I think that was a pretty cool plasma fire burn signature we just spotted. So it's got this unburned strip all along here. We'll just follow it on down. Why is it unburned right here at the edge? Only from there that way. And there's an unburned strip that goes all the way down. This is what I've said before about how it works kind of like water. It'll leave high spots. Like water only comes up to the edge, and this part from here over is like a little bit higher, so the water don't run that way. Real fire don't do that. That unburned strip right there. Is some plasma fire proof. And the unburned strip goes clear back here. And so that's your plasma fire for the day. So it leaves a perfect strip of unburned along this upper outer edge all the way around to the other side. Just going to cruise along that. Regular fire doesn't do that, and then I'm going to show you another reason why you know this is plasma fire. Regular fire would have burnt all the way out to the road, not leaving a strip of unburned. Other than that very outer part right there, here's where the good unburned strip starts again and goes all the way down. And the other way you know that this is plasma fire is it just burns the tips of all of the grass. Just the very tips of each blade of grass are turned to ash. But down here, down deeper, it's still untouched. And it's the same on each one. If it were real fire, that would have burned just as well as that. But you can see the uniformity, all of them have the same burn pattern, just the tips of the blades of grass. On each one, exactly the same. That's a plasma fire burn signature. That's a plasma fire burn signature. Real fire doesn't give the one line of unburned all the way along.